Episode 5 of the 2022 Spring Fling Kubb Championship is the final page of the second chapter of the Atlantic Kubb Tour, if I continue with that metaphor. I am Stu Gander. We've got the finals today. We're also going to have highlights of the third place match and hopefully get some updates from the silver bracket. With me up in the commentating booth, which is blowing violently, Sven Heikes. Sven, how you doing?
Doing well, Stu. Pumped up to finally wrap this thing up and get out of this stinking tower before we all die.
Yeah, I think I need more chapstick. I think I'm wind burnt. There's some sun out too, but I think I'm wind burned.
And fearful for my safety.
Correct. I don't know who set this tower up, but I can guarantee you they weren't very competent.
I'm hoping they did it before they found out about statistics, money payouts. That's all.
Yeah, boy, that's an awkward situation. So here we are, Final Four, the championship. Actually, it's not the Final Four. It's the final two. But we have that third place match there between the Varangians and Kung Mo Dare. And then here is the silver bracket. Also have their championship match and battle for third place. We're going to get some updates from those guys throughout the day. But we are going to look at the highlights of the third place match. This is the Kung Mo Dare Varangians match. Kung Mo Dare going into the wind. And we know Kyle can get hot. And that, my friend, is a duet.
Sweet duet. His second one in 2 rounds in a row.
Yeah, it is. Game 1, turn 5. Rebecca is up to finish it off, and she does. She did indeed. And Kung Mo Dare win game 1 going into the wind. Now they've got the wind at their back.
10-5.
Yeah. 10-5, but I gotta tell you, I'm thinking it's gonna be 11.
Yeah, I would agree. They already got a good lead, and he's hunting for some sweet loaf right now.
And Kyle is heating up, looking for some sweet loaf with a hot dog throw, and gets the side hop. Look at that flowing hair. Oh, I am jealous of that. Then we go into turn 5, and Kung Mo Dare with the big lead, and they close it out to take third place over Varangians. Solid match, and they got the win going against the wind. So here is what our final bracket looks like. Heading into the finals, and it is time, best of 3.
Yep.
So our matchup is going to be Kraken Stache, the 6th seed. The 6th seed has made it all the way to the finals with an 8-3 game record on a 4-game win streak, playing For Chubbs, the defending champion in 1 seed, 10-2 record on the day. Yeah, I was going to ask you who you got, but I am waiting until... Jake is taking the win. I am taking Kraken Stache, my friend.
Yeah, you gotta lean on that percentage. That was a crazy king toss on that one. That lag defied the laws of physics. But yeah, you gotta give them the edge now that they got the wind. There's no quit in Playin For Chubbs, that's for sure. But this is gonna be some tough sledding.
Yeah, it is. So they've got. So, as we said last week, all the other top 10 in the Atlantic Kubb Tour is already out of it. So the question is Bob going to have a perfect score of 40 after this match, or is he going to have 37?
It's looking like 37 right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm going with, too.
Anything can happen.
Especially if you're into the win for 2 matches and start out 0 for 2. That's digging yourself a hole.
That's tough. I mean, obviously we've seen teams win against the wind today. We've seen. I would think, from what we've seen, Kraken Stache has handled the wind the best.
Yeah.
I know Playin For Chubbs has gotten some wins against the wind, but we've seen them struggle pretty mightily against Kubb at that last qualification.
By the way, Mike Horengic just announced to the crowd that this is his first championship final. So
beautiful crowd too.
Yeah, solid crowd, and Mike is really playing it up to the fans.
Yes, and the dog.
Yeah, and now we've got a dog as well. And we've also started 0 for 6.
Yeah, that might continue. Could be 0 for 10 here in a second. This wind is blowing. I mean,
Yeah, it is howling.
This has not let up. This tower is a rocking.
Yeah.
I'm glad the Cuz took his seat on the sideline because I'd be worried about his safety as well. I don't think he could handle 3 people.
Agreed. Agreed on that.
This is just nasty.
Yeah, we've got a good crowd out here. This is most of the people who were eliminated at various points today have all stuck around to watch some good Kubb.
I forgot this is their 6th baton turn. Now we're 0 for 9.
Yep. Come on, Joe. I'm getting bored over here, and this tower's about to blow over.
10.
Oh boy.
And let's see. This is just rough. One question I do have is, Bob's got his sleeves rolled up, but still has the hat on.
Yeah, that doesn't make much sense.
I mean, it's not hot out here. I mean, it's definitely chilly as far as you normally would see for this event, but maybe he just doesn't want to take it.
There we
go.
Oh,
we got one. Woo! We're on the board.
Whew. Oh, it's about time. Yeah, maybe Bob just has fire coming out of his hands, throwing those batons around. Maybe that's it.
I don't know.
Jake just went with the past the squirrel from the left-hand side throw.
Yeah, he rolled it in. That was odd. Look how far back that thing is. Maybe they're going to go for it.
It's a tough distance.
Mm-hmm.
Big pick up. Nice shot.
Man, well, see what they can do. 5 shots.
I think the only people I spoke with today who were happy with the weather was Pitch of Dreams.
Yes.
They were telling me, oh, it's great.
It's because they're from Wisconsin?
Yeah.
They just like to be that they're playing on grass. I mean, they haven't seen grass since last October.
There we go. Mike picks one up.
Oh, almost.
Good rotation. Yeah, grass is stretching it a bit. But yeah,
it's brown grass-like substances down there. I mean, it's not. It's crazy the change in this park over a year. I think they just changed the grass type, which it hasn't taken yet. So
yeah,
I think that's
if you're watching this after this match is over, go check out the coverage of this tournament from last year, Spring Fling 2021. It is completely different. Completely different. It's like a jungle last year, and this year it's like a desert.
It's a jungle. We're all wearing shorts. There's no wind.
Yeah.
It might as well been. This feels like you're playing on Mars.
Yeah. I don't know if any leaves were out on the trees yet last year or not, but there aren't any out there right now.
Yeah, they probably weren't. But
there probably were a bunch of them, and they all blew off.
Yeah, that could happen. It is. This is the craziest wind I've ever seen at an event on the East Coast.
Yeah, this is. These are the hardest conditions I can remember. There was the scuffle for the shovel a few years ago, and that was cold, but it wasn't as windy as this.
I wouldn't discount the difficulty of the drill at the Blasters last fall. That was difficult. There wasn't wind really, but it was that drill was, you had to nail that thing. Oh,
yeah, agree on that.
Oh, we're not quite tied up. Are we tied up?
No.
I should look at the graphics department for my keys there.
That's why they're there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Playin For Chubbs with a 1 Kubb lead into the wind. I gotta believe either team wins a game into the wind, they're winning this entire thing.
No doubt. Nice group there by Jake.
Yeah, definitely opportunity for a 3-with-1.
Yeah, I think he might get it. It's ripe for the picking. Nope.
Or a single.
Yeah.
Now he's got that double with a bit of junk in the front.
Yeah, a little bit. So yeah, Mike Herendik's first final.
It's a good double.
Jake's going for. This would be Jake's. This would be his second win out of his last 3 events. He won PA Championship with Kyle.
Yeah.
And then he and Bob got 3rd place in Michigan. And so this is his first event of the season. So 2 out of his last 3.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Of course, this is also would be Jake's 3rd Spring Fling title. He won 2 with Bob back in 16 and 17.
Oh, and a big turn.
Nice, huge turn.
Yeah, 3, picked up 3. Yeah, that's big time. Big time. And now we'll see how Playin For Chubbs can drill into the wind.
Yeah, this is where it gets it's going to get a little hairy. We're going to see Bob doing some things with Kubbs that we've never seen him do, which is, well, tried to cut that one right out of bounds, but he's been doing this where he goes against it and just kind of tries to goofy it and kind of get away from the corner. Right now, he's just trying to get him in somewhere.
Yeah.
And that's not being very effective.
Looks
he's
like
got 3 retosses.
Yeah, at least 2 out, and the other one is close.
Mm-hmm.
2 rethrows.
Yeah.
You can make. I mean, there's enough of a hole there right in the middle that you could make something out of this.
Yeah.
Or not.
I think his goal right now is just to get him in the same zip code, which he's accomplished. It's going to take some good baton play to get efficient clears.
Yeah.
We're not going to see piles like we do the other way. Especially
I gotta believe you're going into this wind. I gotta believe the key is having a high 8-meter percentage. If you're gonna win, gotta have a high 8-meter percentage because you're not going to be left with many batons at 8 by the time.
No, I mean we saw I think Kraken Stache in the semis play. Probably, actually, no. It was they played great in the semifinals against the wind. Both these teams won against the wind in the semifinals, but Kraken in that Pitch of Dreams match did exactly that. They hit their 8s when they got them, and then they were able to put together a really nice group of 8. Like what you see commonly today has been, even if you're good at 8s against the wind, you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot because you get enough Kubbs in play, it just becomes really difficult to get groups together, and then we see lines. So Kraken Stache was able to pull together a sweet group of 8 to finish off Pitch of Dreams in that game 2 of the quarterfinal. But most of that was Pitch of Dreams just was cold from 8, so it wasn't putting any pressure on them to do anything more than get their group and have 1 baton left and hit their 8 was really what they were doing consistently.
Playin For Chubbs, what did they clear? 3 with 3?
Yeah, threw away 1 there.
So we got 2 guys wearing Old Line Kubb swag, neither of which are actually playing for Old Line Kubb right now, playing on other teams.
Correct. Well, I mean, Joe represents Old Line Kubb.
Yeah, that's true.
I think Herendik is being rather, what's the good term for it? I guess kind of a turncoat a little bit here.
Yeah.
I mean, he's Keystone Kubb, and then just because we don't have any swag, he's repping the other team because they have nice swag.
Yep. Pressure clear by Joe there.
Mm-hmm.
Good round of applause by the audience. We got a very knowledgeable audience here, knowledgeable crowd.
A great crowd score.
Yes.
We had a crowd score of 0 at the scuffle.
Yes. Yes.
So this one, I would give it a good solid 70.
70, yeah. And like I said, very knowledgeable. That clear
engaged
by Joe. Pressure clear clear into the wind. Good shot. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Got a nice round of applause.
Yep. All right. Say not the best effort in the world here, especially with the wind, but They have
That one in front is a little out in its own
yeah,
little land over there.
they had the big turn. They only have one base cube left. Um, you got to figure if they can get this in 4, which looks like it could be a little bit of a stretch.
Yeah. They have to pick up a pretty
That's a nice
crazy
double.
shot somewhere. Yeah, that's a nice double, but there's still one in front.
One more double gets them in 4.
Yeah, those are some tough doubles out there.
Oh, that's a good shot.
That was a good shot, yeah. Let's see if Jake is going to try to pick up this double, which doesn't look like it's going to be easy.
No, but I think it's there with the right shot.
Yeah, especially with the wind helping you out to bring it right to left. Nope.
Nope, just didn't get enough of it.
Yeah, now you got a long double with some junk in the front.
Yep. Oh,
just flew it over the top.
This is a tough shot.
Yeah, a little in between.
Mm-hmm.
Good
nice.
Pickup. Yep.
Very good
turn.
pickup.
Now
you still have one left. Yep.
Yep.
So this would be huge if he can go baseline clear.
Enormous if he can still pick up a baseline here.
Oh,
beautiful
gorgeous.
Shot.
Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, that was a big clear, and then and we got the wave going on.
Nice.
Are you a big wave guy, Sven?
I'm not, but it's not a Swedish thing. But I'll bump their crowd score up to 75 after the wave, though. That's impressive.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I'm not a wave guy either. I'm okay with waves at football games, but I've been to many a baseball game where people start doing the wave, and it's just doesn't belong in baseball. Don't do the wave at a baseball game.
A lot of baseball to be seen in Norway there, Stu.
Oh, huge! It's huge, huge.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, we play a lot of baseballs. When our bats break, we turn them into batons.
Oh, good call.
Yeah.
Nice, but those are some heavy batons.
Yeah, well, we like to reduce, reuse, recycle. Yeah. So.
You gotta look out for Mother Earth. Yeah,
upcycle.
As we play a game that's all down trees.
And tearing up grass. Yeah.
Yep. Gotta give back, Yep. Buy a cube set, plant a tree.
For the conditions and 7 in play, that's not a half bad draw.
That's not bad. No. Gotta hit it. Singles aren't gonna cut it.
No.
But yeah, that's not bad. That's what he's looking for, at least in the zip code.
Yeah, I'd say that's in the zip code.
Yeah, probably there's opportunities there.
Yeah, there's quite a few doubles out there probably. Well, there's a triple. That was a real nice triple.
No, he hasn't hit an 8 all game. I think he's gonna take 3, try to set Joe up.
Joe can throw fire.
Oh yeah. Nice. There's 3 good batons. Set him up. Joe, he likes Joe taking this last one too, because Joe gets a lot of runners and squirrels.
Yeah, he does.
So.
Squirrel King.
the Squirrel Swag King.
Yes. Oh, look at that breeze.
I know.
That's a hefty breeze.
It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, we don't
Camera's rocking.
Yeah. We don't have the tables in the background, so we can't see the table blankets.
That's because they all blew away, Stu.
They're all in Iowa now.
Oh. This is rough. This is what the wind does to you. Oh man.
Might be in his head a bit.
It does. It gets in your head.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you take a step back and you think, well, I got to throw this at some point.
Yeah, now it's a pressure clear. You go from a chance to maybe get 2 shots at 8 to now you're in a pressure clear situation, and
pressure clear and the wind all of a sudden is howling in your face.
This is such a lag dependent event right now, and there's really nothing you can do about it. It's just you try your best, and nobody's giving up, but man, nice clear.
Good clear.
Good to get it.
Very appreciated by the crowd. The crowd.
It is it's a mental fight, man, and it's like, just you feel like you're not even playing on the planet Earth anymore when you're going against this thing. It is difficult.
Very difficult. And Now you've got
7 baseline clear.
Yeah, Kraken Stache with the big 8 from Mike last turn is now baseline clear. So you got to believe, barring something terrible, this is over.
Yeah, I mean, they got a mistake there. I mean, he had a nice drill going. I mean, one mistake isn't the end of the world when you're baseline clear at 7. As long as he doesn't throw a penalty on these two and just gets them, he's got a nice wall build up. Just cut him into that pile, and you can get 6 with probably 2 if you cut him in that pile, and then have plenty of shots at the last one.
Looks like he's playing it a bit safe. Oh no,
that's good.
Cut a little bit more.
Yep, nothing wrong with those two.
Looks like it's a check. I believe that one is in, my friend.
Yeah, it looks in from here.
No, Bob, the line is much closer to you.
I'm sure he's just like, hey man, end to end. Yep.
Yeah.
So, well, I had to go in instead of out, so it was out that way. So these are fresh pitches for the finals, and just the finals. Yeah, fresh pitches.
Yeah, if this and the third place match, they're semi fresh.
Yeah.
These were used as pitches, I don't know, 7 and 8 or so.
Yeah, but we only needed the 6 for qualification, so these were just like practice pitches. They really weren't used for anything else. Dare I say, burn. Pretty nasty. 5
That
with
was
1.
pretty nasty.
Committee
five
did not
1?
agree. Yep.
Yeah, apparently.
Maybe it was 4. I would have expected him to shoot at the one on the left, so maybe it was only 4. It's so hard to tell with all the brown.
Yeah.
Oh, almost doubled that off.
Yeah, that would have been pretty. Oh, Mike.
Fantastic.
Mike, ice running through his veins.
He's played lights out since that first turn.
Yeah, it's been rock solid.
Nice.
Picks it up. Picks up the king. Kraken Stache wins game 1. And now, they have to go into the wind.
Yep.
So we'll see. 1.436. Yeah, everybody started out slow from 862 on the K score, and Playin For Chubbs just struggled going into that win, 25% on the K score. But I'm going to guess that's going to be heading up here in game 2 because they're going to have the wind at their back.
Yeah, I mean, they've been dominant with the wind all day. I mean, absolutely dominant, undefeated. So I would expect them to answer here as a true defending champion would.
Yeah.
And, I expect this to go to 3.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me in the least.
I mean, these guys, we haven't seen them much on video, but they have played consistently well. And we saw it last year in the final when they took that first loss of the day in game 2 and came back in 2 turn in game 3 to win. So I mean, they got that kind of character. It's gonna. I'd be really surprised if they don't come out here and it's a complete smoke show.
Mike just gave that Kubb a big old smooch.
Jake's doing the surrender cobra back there, so I mean it's over.
He is.
I mean, rarely seen surrender cobra out of Jake, so there's one.
Yeah, so Kraken Stache has played well going into the wind.
They have.
It's just a question of Playin For Chubbs has played well with the wind. So who's going to play weller? That's the question.
Yes. Who is going to play weller?
Yes.
This is a big shot.
It would be a lot more weller if they picked it up another 8 right here.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a huge shot.
Yep.
Big shot. Now you got, you're 2 down and you're going into the wind. And Mike forgot his water. I've said this before. I don't understand. Every single three game match, people forget their water on the other side.
It seems pretty common, yeah. That's just, by the final, you'd think you'd get it down.
Yeah. But I mean, you would think after however many years of playing in tournaments and Kubb and stuff, you would remember it, but it never happens.
Yeah. I think the reason why people forget in the quarterfinal, maybe even the semis, because all day you're only playing 1-game matches, and then you go and you're 2 out of 3. You're like, oh, I gotta switch sides. You're just not used to
Yeah.
it. But once you get to the final here, it should be old hat.
What do you think the chances are that they all remember their waters for if this goes to a game 3? You want to take bets?
I think it's pretty. I don't think it's gonna happen. I think.
All right.
I think Mike's gonna forget it again. I think Playin For Chubbs is on it. Nice shot there by Mike. He continues his stellar play here in game 2.
Yeah. He's picking them off every round. I don't think he's had that first turn. I think he missed everything, but then since then, I think he's picked up at least one every turn.
Yep. And Jake just solved the win in the quarterfinals.
Yeah, he was doing that.
That low hard throw.
Hard throw. Yeah.
He's waiting it out now, though.
Yeah, I think he's saying, "Give me a break."
He's like, I don't need 30 miles an hour.
Oh no.
Yeah. That was close.
Yep. Just bounced over the top. So Chubbs now with a chance to really take huge lead in game 2 here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're looking to get in position for, ideally they 2-turn, but at the very least they're looking to be in position for a solid 3-turn after this one.
Is that one rethrow? Two rethrows.
Just keep them in.
Yep, just keep them in. Worst case. Oh, that's a nice throw.
Mm-hmm.
That's a real nice throw. Yeah, I was going to say worst case, you pick up a double and single and you're out in 2, but
yeah, really all he's looking for here is to get this in 2. If you get 3 with 2 every time, you're good to go. So you just need a double somewhere.
Yeah.
You get 3 with 1, great, but 3 with 2 is really the number. So, didn't get that double.
I think he hit it. He hit it. He might have hit it twice.
Yeah, well, it looked like it rocked that back cube and didn't go. So now that's why he's taking another shot here, because he thinks he can get this double. Which he did.
Oh, there it is. Another slow fall.
Mm-hmm.
Must have given that one some Johnny Kubel seed.
Now this is where, he's trying to put Joe in the red zone here. If he can hit this 8. Oh, it went down.
It did go down.
Yes.
How about that?
Slow fall again. So now red zone turn 2.
Oof, good rotation, but this one is going to another turn.
Yes, it is. Nice. So now they're in good position. If they go baseline clear, they're in great shape. Even now with 1 left, you're in good shape. All right.
Yep, Kraken Stache needs to make some hay right here if they're going to win this one.
Yep, no doubt.
Yeah, that was a big turn. That was a big 8 with it on his 3rd throw for Bob, and then for Joe, a big 8 as well, going 1 for 3.
Mm-hmm.
Dominating lead right now.
They had a sweet team Sven loaf there. 2 out of their first 3. I know you don't keep that.
Yeah, way too complicated.
But it's named after me. I gotta keep on top of it.
Yeah, you gotta plug it away. You're still. I get it. You're trying to get it into the lexicon.
Yeah, well, is what it is.
Yep.
I need to talk to graphics.
Are you taking this to graphics?
Mm-hmm. I got a lot to take with graphics after this event.
Yeah.
I've been getting shot down left and right.
Do you need to speak with the manager of the graphics department?
Yes, and you know what? Yeah. I don't know about if you heard this, but I heard in between the semifinals and the final here that we may have picked up another subscriber.
Oh yes, I was gonna say that. I think it was the Cousin Dave rub.
Yep, I think it's the bump.
Yep, that's it. The Cousin Dave bump. Rub is
the
Cousin Dave rub is.
We don't really want the. He's not a masseuse, Stu. And any other rub from Cousin Dave, I'm not really interested in. But I'll take the bump.
Yeah, the cousin Dave bump. That's the word I was looking for.
A rub.
People say that though too, don't they?
Dude, I don't know. You're
I
from
think you
Norway,
do.
bro.
Like if you get, yeah, if you get like,
Maybe in Norway they do.
I think they do. I'm gonna have to look that up. That will be. We could do another contest. Which have you ever heard somebody say rub? I don't know what we would give
in
them
that
though.
context, yeah, I don't know. That's. Oh yeah, what somebody just gonna agree with you just to get some prize? Like, that's not really a
Oh,
contest.
Mike, I'm picking up
Yeah,
another 8.
he's playing lights
I've
out.
got the contest.
Oh,
Here we
boy.
go.
Here we go.
Contest
Still.
is if you've heard somebody say in that context that somebody gives you the rub, you get the rub from somebody. If you've heard that, go ahead and comment. And the next tournament where we're all there, cousin Dave will give you a rub like your head or something like that for good luck.
East Coast Championship, you'll get a rub from the cuz.
Cousin Dave will give you a rub. I haven't confirmed with his people that that's okay, but I'm going to guess it's okay.
It may be the prize that nobody wants, Stu. Look at this drill, by the way.
This is
butter.
Boy. Yeah, that's big time right there. That's
drill,
nasty plastic
that drill deserves a rub from cousin Dave.
That does.
Oh, and a retoss. He Kubadoxed one. Unfortunate. Let's see what he does with this rethrow. Oh, just slams it in there.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's
You calling this over? Because I am.
Yeah, I'm going over.
I think this is over.
Yeah.
This is
like
going to be
needs to be forced in
2 or 3 batons at worst, and then hit the king, and we're out of here.
Yeah, I think we're going.
Sometimes Kub can be so simple, Stu.
Yeah, like
until it's not.
Yeah. So Bob, obviously, or Sven, obviously, Bob should clear this with 1 baton. I mean, it seems simple.
Obviously, yeah.
Yeah. So if he doesn't, he sucks.
Yep. He needs to go back to Kub school.
Yeah.
Get some rubs by cousin Dave.
Yeah. Everybody needs a rub from cousin Dave.
I think it's gonna be 2.
Yeah, I would agree.
It all depends on this first shot. Yep.
That was pretty good. I can't tell how many. It's turned into a brown hole, but
yeah, it's a big brown wash. It's like Mike's shirt, except not brown. His is red.
Yeah.
There's still 1 standing, so maybe this will take 3.
Either way, they still have plenty of batons left.
Yeah, he's gonna take this single and just leave the door open for Joe to knock this 8 down, which it's going down.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I wouldn't be surprised if Joe just doesn't knock it down on his first baton right here, and we're going to 3.
Yep.
That's exactly what he did.
Fantastic. Good K score out of this one too.
Yeah, well, it's gonna bring up the average from the first game, but yeah. So we're going 3. Joe Harbert knocks down the king. Playin For Chubbs gets the win. Boy, that is a close match right there. 1.2, 1.1, 33, 37, 51, 53 for the K score.
Yeah.
That is. I don't think we've ever seen one that close before.
No, that is really tight. Big jump on Playin For Chubbs off of the that game there. They had a nice percentage all around.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, I think they were 25% K score, and now they're up to 51 something. Like that?
Now we got to climb the mountain. This is what they got to do, and it starts here. It's just gonna be tough.
Yep. I haven't noticed. It doesn't look like they're changing their throws up very much going into the win from 8, where we had noticed that Jake was throwing low and hard. It doesn't seem like Playin For Chubbs has changed up quite as much.
No, I think Joe typically throws pretty hard anyway. Bob pretty much just tries to play it. So tries to play a break if there is one. Yep. Maybe throws it a little lower, but not really any harder. Look at that baton. That baton looked like it had a sail on it.
Yeah, it did. It's like it might have taken Bob's leg out.
Yeah.
So Mike Horanjik's been dead solid all day and continues to be from 8.
He is just absolutely playing fantastic this match.
Yeah.
Oh,
And 2 for 2.
Jeez. Wow.
Man.
What
Coming
a
out
performance.
firing in game 3.
Absolutely fantastic.
Well, if there was any pressure on Mike for being his first finals, he's not showing it.
No, he showed a little bit, a couple jitters that first turn or so, and then after that, he's just been like, "Yep, time to play."
Yep, lights out. Here, you need me to pick up some 8s? Ah, sure. How many you want?
Look at this fantastic drill.
Yeah, this is a little all over the place.
You know, this is not in the same zip code.
No.
I think that one
No,
cube,
but you know what?
one cube's halfway back to Wisconsin. They're gonna have Adam and John pick it up on their way.
But I always think, it's getting 2 with 1 when there's only 2 in play. It's hard to do. I mean, it's not impossible or anything, but
you know what? It's a lot easier to do when you put the cubes somewhat close to each other. It's a good start anyway.
You know what also is a good start is to not whiff on 2 of them.
Yeah, that helps. But again,
they're left with 2
conditions
in
are
hand.
difficult.
Yes. 2 in hand. Boy, they got to get one here because Mike is just knocking them down right now.
Bob's last one was extraordinarily close. I mean, it was right on it. Let's see what he can do here. Whoa, got one.
Big.
This
big one.
His first hit against the winner, and that was solid.
Yep. So 3 in play.
I don't know.
Jake is using the lean over the midline and drop it down technique as he does.
When you're 8 feet tall, you might as well.
Might as well, yeah.
I mean, use every advantage you can.
This looks like they're lined up pretty nice right here.
Yeah.
Easy double, and then the triple might be a bit hard because there's some space there, but good drill.
Mm-hmm.
Joe's looking to get aerodynamic.
Yes, I think that's a good call.
Yeah.
At least they're not surrendered Cobraing back there.
Oh boy. That was pure, interesting.
That was pure luck, is what that one was.
Yeah, it was.
That was a miss that worked out for him, so you take it.
Oh, and another single.
4 batons to clear these 3. I wouldn't have seen that coming.
No. I got to think Playin For Chubbs. See, now Joe, I don't need to be aerodynamic anymore. Yeah. They took 4 to clear 3.
And now they're hoping for Mike to cool off because, my Lord, he's just been on fire. Whew, that was close.
Yeah, just under rotated, but it looked like it was on target.
If they come away with no baselines here, it would be massive. Oh, no,
that's not
Jake
gonna happen.
picks it up.
Yeah.
Well done. That's key. I mean, you got to keep scoring.
Yeah, Kraken Stache is just, what did they go there? Whoa, 1 for 4 or something like that. 1 for 3. But they still got the 1, and so they continue to put pressure on.
There's only 1 out of 2. They both had 1. That was
that's
4
right.
to clear. 1 out of 2. So they're 50, which is going to be good for their percentage. But just to get 1 when you take 4 at 3 is massive. Bob looks like he's actually finding a corner here, which is really nice.
He's too short.
No, he took the batons.
Oh yeah.
I think they're good.
Short.
So you go from that. It must have. I mean, it's hard to tell how hard the wind's blowing any given because it is variable, and so if it's blowing hard, there's no chance, and that's what I think we saw in that group of 2. But then maybe it let up a little bit and allowed him to throw a nice one here.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Joe's pants are flying all over the place.
No, that was not the double he wanted, really. Yeah. Ideally there, he would have got a triple.
Yeah, now this double looks like that's a tough double.
Mm-hmm.
With some junk in the front and maybe
and behind.
facing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he picked it up though. That was a nice shot. Good double.
No, I think it was a single. I just think it looked like a double because that front down cube moved, but he was
okay.
going for the one that Joe's going for now. That would have been a double if that one would have fallen, but
Yep.
it was a good run at it.
I think Joe's being blown away right now.
Yep, it picked right back up again. Look at that. It's hammer time.
Oh, he almost got a squirrel.
The squirrel.
Almost
so
had
close.
A squirrel.
Man, that was
the Squirrel King.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a movie on Netflix, isn't it? It's a follow-up.
It should
to
be.
Tiger King. Squirrel
Should
King.
be. Squirrel King.
Maybe we need to talk to our friends over at Amateur Hour Productions and have them make a Squirrel King movie.
Yeah, I'm sure graphics would love that.
Oh yeah, they would. Grumpy SOBs.
Mm-hmm. Waiting out the wind.
Yeah, Joe looks like he just can't get comfortable right now, and I don't blame him at all.
No, Bob's still got one. He's out there trying to ride it. It's blowing
it looks
so
like
hard.
He's about to take off.
Yep. There's no time limit here, so we can wait this out because it is
tomorrow.
Fantastically gusty. It's just when it's blowing that hard, it's just why not wait? Yeah. All right.
Just kind of gets you out of your game. You kind of
totally
tough all around.
It is. This is a big shot. If he could knock this one down, it would be massive, but we'll see. Nope. Oh,
shy. Yeah, just shy. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I mean, I think we're getting to the point where Kraken Stache could end it on any turn.
Definitely. Jake put a good drill together. No doubt. It is a. It's only what 4 in play.
Yeah.
So good drill.
4 in
gets
play,
a 4
2
and 1 or 2.
baselines.
There's a slight bad hop.
They went with a interesting strategy here. They've got 1 baseline left on the left, 1 baseline left on the right. I think we should call that the 7-10.
Yeah, I would agree.
I don't think we see that very often. I know I never do that.
No, I think it just depends on. Sometimes as an 8-meter thrower, you just don't like to throw the same one over and over.
Oh, there's
again.
a penalty right there.
That's a big mistake.
Yeah, that changes things.
Yep, and those 3 are splashed.
Yeah, they are. So that one's in. There's the penalty. Yeah, so all of a sudden we're talking about there's a potential they might win it here. Now we're looking at, I don't know, I mean, a minimum of 4.
Yeah,
clear.
I mean, he could potentially double this off if he hits a perfect shot. It looks like it's corner facing up front, but it could be there. That was a big miss.
Yeah. He might be scrambling not to give up an advantage line. Oh boy.
Ooh.
Now we got to go single, or we're at an advantage line. And I tell you what, nothing will help you going into the wind more than a big fat advantage line.
No doubt. Because I mean, they placed that penalty where they did because they did not expect.
Oh,
nice
Mike!
Double.
Huge shot!
Woo.
What a shot!
They didn't expect 2 throwaways at those first 3. So I mean, if Jake doesn't pick this up, it's really not much of a line at all. It's not really going to help him.
Like maybe a meter, half a meter, or something like that.
Yeah.
But man, what a huge double there by Mike! What a shot!
Yeah, absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, so Chubbs with the advantage line now, but not much of an advantage line, but does cut it down to only 3 in play.
Yep, one last to shoot at. If he can maybe get a break with this drill. See what it does. That was a good one.
Yeah, that was a good throw.
But he
went with the goofy cut. Yeah.
Well, against this wind, that's what he found was working the best, and look what he did.
Yeah, then he got a little wood on wood action. Not good.
Yeah, no, definitely not. That's not a shot you'll see maybe ever out of Bob.
Yeah.
mean, I've never seen it in competition, that's for
Oh, we
sure.
got
Oh, chairs
chairs
are
blowing
blowing.
over.
But
Cousin
if you can
Dave to the
get 3
rescue.
singles here.
Yeah, I think that's all that's there is 3 singles.
Cousin Dave with that hood kind of looks like Emperor Palpatine back there from Star Wars.
I was gonna say if I knew who Emperor Palpatine was, I might agree with you, but I don't know who that is.
Star Wars.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Stu.
Not a Star Wars
How
guy.
are all my movie references lost on you?
I don't
Every
watch
single
movie.
one.
I watch Kubb.
All right. All right. Need to quit making them.
There's like 5 movies that I've seen in my life, and that's the only ones I could tell you about.
Which 5? So I can make references to those.
Vacation.
Okay.
Vacation, National Lampoon's Vacation. I've seen that about 4,000 times, and actually Christmas Vacation too.
Yep.
Other movies that I've seen about 8 trillion times. Goonies.
Oh yeah. Nice.
I've seen Field of Dreams many, many times, but and then of course Shawshank Redemption.
Oh yeah.
That one I've only seen like 3 times, but the movie is 24 hours long, so it adds up to a lot of time.
That reference wasn't lost on you then, with
No,
Andy Dufresne. That one you didn't get.
That came across loud and clear.
Mm-hmm.
So what's going on here? I clear with 4 and then 0 for 2?
Yeah, I believe so. I wasn't paying that much attention because we were talking movies, but Bob is all over these 8s, and they're just not. I mean, they're so close. It is painful that you're getting that close against the wind, and they're just. I mean, he's touching them, they're not going down. They're putting them on the frame, which is all you can do. Give them a chance. Jake's splashing Kubbs all over the place. I mean, this is. Kraken Stache is letting them in this. This reminds me a lot of the Kraken Stache Pitch of Dreams, except for the fact that Chubbs isn't able to pick up that 8 every turn.
Yeah.
Because they're letting him hang around here. Now we got Mike blasting. Seems like a good call
on these. Yeah, it looks like he's a machine gun right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice turn. 3 for 3. Now Jake's got this penalty left and cleared it with 2 in hand. Working on a big turn here. Enormous if they can pick up an 8.
Yeah. Interesting he's going for the one on the right.
Yeah.
Yep,
picked it up. Yep.
All right.
Yeah, so I think Playin For Chubbs is going to need to make some hay this turn, because if not, this one is going to be over. Yeah,
this really. They need about a perfect turn. They need a great group, which hasn't always been there this way, and then they need an efficient clear, and they need to start making 8s. He's got 3 good ones to start.
He's got 3 that look like there'd be some doubles there.
Not going for the corner, definitely drilling the goofy against the wind, waiting for the wind to cease a little bit here.
2 left.
A little clack, but that's okay.
Yep, got away with it.
And that one
was a
ran
little
on
out there.
Tried the regular cut on that one.
Yeah, that might be 3.
The problem with the regular cut, and I think what happened on that one, is the wind is blowing hard from our left right now, from the camera angles left, and so what can happen is with the regular cut, it can blow that Kubb harder sideways, so it'll cut that much harder than he wanted it to, and that's I think why we saw that jump.
So it looks like, I mean, there might be a triple there.
Yeah.
Maybe. There's the double. Yeah.
If he can pick up this double and leave the single for Joe.
Yeah, I think he's looking. Oh, he is going for it. There's a lot of space in between those. Looks like they're lined up nicely though, and the faces of them are lined up nice.
Yeah, I would agree, but I don't know what he's looking at. He's definitely taking a little more time over it than I would expect. So
looks like he might be going for the long double.
Yeah.
Which seems like a much harder shot unless he can't get unless he couldn't get the angle on it. So now you're left single, probably.
Yeah, hopefully.
Looks
But then
like,
that would single would give you 2 shots, and those would be must hits.
yeah. Looks like, yeah, the angle Joe's taken looks like they're going single. There's one.
This one
Looks
isn't.
like bit of junk in the front.
Yep. Oh,
Oh,
it uses
nice.
it. Uses
Yeah.
it. It's
Used it up. Yeah, so 2 in hands. I mean, gotta get one.
I think you got to
preferably
get
2.
2.
Yeah.
I mean, I think if you do anything less than 7 and play in this last turn, it's a problem.
Yeah, I would agree. But if you get nothing,
Oh, nothing.
it's over.
Nail in the coffin. It's gonna take a major error. Oh, look at that thing! That was all over it again.
Perfectly rotated too.
Mm-hmm.
Just couldn't hook it up at the end.
Wind just pushed it a little bit too far to the right.
So pressure on Joe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we
picked
got
it
one.
up. Nice.
Oh, that's massive, but I don't think it's enough.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be. I mean, I'm going if Jake has a good drill here, I'm going over.
Yeah, if he's been a little loose on the drill the last couple turns. If he can put a good one together here, it's definitely over.
That's a pretty nice start.
Yeah, good start. Good through 4.
Looks like he's feeling it.
That's a short. Nice, that'll work. So one
good.
rethrow, it looks like. That looks good.
Yeah, one rethrow. As long as he can get this close. Whoop, yip.
Yep.
Oh, that penalty Kubb, that counted.
Yeah. Yeah, close enough.
A little out. Yeah, a little out, but that's okay.
The last thing you want to do is throw a penalty there, so you're going to be a little more conservative, and which is a good call. Penalty could totally kill the turn, so you already have the basis for something positive. Just keep that going, and
interesting to me that here Mike is going to be blast again because he's been rock solid from 8 all match.
Yeah, but Jake just hit the penalty and the 8.
Oh, big time.
And Jake had been missing batons short, so you don't want to throw anything away. Just make good connections here. Oh, that's a huge double.
Yeah, it is.
Absolutely huge. Mike's gonna save one. So Mike may take the 8.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So you think they're gonna give Mike the 8? Jake cleans it up.
Yep. Well, maybe.
It looks like Jake
just hit the last 2 out of his last 3, really, because I mean that.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
That penalty Kubb was almost an 8, so now Jake went 3 in a row.
Yep.
It's over. 2 king shots for the title.
Boom. There it is.
Well done. Nice game.
Kraken Stache takes the 2022 Spring Fling Kubb Championship in Davidson, North Carolina. Mike Renjic. Whoa! Whoa! Mike Renjic, solid all day long. Wins his first tournament. Congratulations to him. Look at this. 1.1 all around. 38-33. 52-45. That is about as close as it's going to get. So here is our championship bracket, the final version. Kraken Stache comes in first place. Playin For Chubbs comes in second. Here is our silver bracket. The Ice Coops pick up a nice silver bracket win. Congratulations to them.
Yeah.
And Oops, I Cooped My Pants takes third. Here's an update of the AKT standings. Top 4 remain the same. Bob extends his lead, though. And then a whole lot of jumbling underneath that. Big movers, Mike Renjic, Jake Leavitt, both moving up 4 spots as you would expect since they won it. What a great time. Great tournament. Gonna need to talk to the weather department. They failed us again. I'm telling you, those guys are terrible.
Oh, the worst.
The worst. So the next tournament is the East Coast Kubb Championship in June. What's it, June 4th, Sven?
June 4th, Havre de Grace, Maryland. Registration is currently open at www.eastcoastkubbchampionship.com.
Yeah, and that is a tournament that sold out last year. It sold out with 32 teams. They've expanded the entries to 64 this year, so should be a large field. A lot of the guys you saw here today will be playing there. Some people are mixing up some teams a bit, so going to see some odd combinations, maybe some Frankenstein teams next.
Hey, Bob's not playing, so he can commentate that one.
This is true.
That'd be
also
nice.
gives Dan Corey, Drew Gander, Mike Davids, who are 2, 3, and 4, a chance to make some hay in the AKT standings.
Yep, no doubt.
Yeah, so great tournament. Big thank you to Mike Davids, Queen City Kubb. Fantastic job, as he always does. Yeah. Guy does a fantastic job putting on these tournaments and really puts in a lot of work so we can come out and have some fun playing Kubb. What else? Congratulations to Jake and Mike.
Yeah, big day for Keystone Kubb. They had, first place and second place, really. Nice showing all around, and it was a good tournament, and good play considering the conditions. I'm looking forward to the next one, man. It was good.
And how about the 6th seed? How about the 6th seed?
It was so close, man, from 2 to 8, and so your 6th seed is, technically, they were the 6th seed, but they were a good 6th seed. No doubt about it.
I don't think anybody would tell you that they weren't a really good 6th seed going into the bracket play. So. Alrighty, well, look for us sometime. East Coast Championship, June 4th in Maryland, and I don't know, a week or two after that, when production department gets a hold of everything and mixes everything. I think that's what they call it, mixing it up.
Yep. So let's see how many subscribers we can get from now to then. To get more stats.
And don't forget the Cousin Dave rub.
The rub. Yep. Yeah. You need the rub.
Yeah, we haven't asked him about that, but I think that's something he would be.
He's open to the rub.
He is.
We know that.
Yes. All right. We'll see everybody later. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Blah, blah, blah. Bazooka.